Hey Marvel Strike Force, this is going to be a news video. We're going to talk about the things that have happened this week, the Friday blog. We'll go over the arena a little bit because Knull came out this week. We'll talk about the overpower changes and where I think that's at. And we're just going to kind of hit a little bit everything. At the end, I might show you a clip of Knull in the arena and show you how that did. I'll show you my arena defense currently and how that's doing. So let's just jump into it. All right, that'll be fine. All right. So we've got the Friday blog. We've got a little bit of everything going on this week. We've got Kiln Tower. We've got Ultimate 32. We've got a new raid. So lots of things going on. Let's just start off Monday. Monday we will have a new Kiln Tower with good rewards. We've got Tuesday, which will have the Ultimate 32 starting and will run most of the during the week. I believe we won't have a Crucible that weekend because of that, because of the overlap, but that's okay. And then we've got a new raid on Thursday, which we will see how that goes. I'm curious. And then just the normal stuff, some events along the way. So the Freedom Spire, I'm not doing anything for it right now. Um, it's focusing on Liberty. I'm not sure there are new nodes, and I'm not sure if. And I'm gonna pull up. I'll pull the cells up right here on the screen so you guys can take a look and pause if you want to do anything like that. But I'm not doing anything right now for it. I'm from an in-game player that cleared it last time. Um, with them having Mighty and Immortal X-Men right there at the last few cells, I'm thinking that it's going to be the exact same as last time with new requirements. Um, all I think they did was kick off the last team and put at Liberty there. I don't know that for sure. I'm waiting to see. But even if it's not, Liberty's amazing. I still think Liberty is a team you build because I think we'll keep using them all game modes. We saw them in the content creator tournaments last week, and they were getting used and doing well and getting wins. I'm using them right now in Cosmic Crucible in my current season, and I plan to use them in the next season. So I used them in War. They're my Apex War team right now. 100% would build them. That being said, Mighty and Immortal, if there's no room changes, we already have a team that works. And if you did the Kiln Tower all the way with for the Omega Red event, then you already have a team that works. We'll wait and see. I've heard rumors that there might not be a purple ISO requirement, and it might just be the Gear 19 level 100 requirement. It doesn't say it in the blog, so we'll wait and see. I wouldn't do anything early. You got plenty of time. We'll have answers for you on Monday if that's possible. If you can pull those triggers on Monday after we know the exact answers, there's no reason to pull the triggers early. As far as rewards, it's just milestone points, crimson gear, gold training mats, T3 ions. The big one though, 3 diamonds for Patriot. That is amazing. Patriot is the best character on the Liberty team by a mile. He is the damage dealer. He is the character you want to max. Them giving us 3 diamond Patriot for free, amazing. I absolutely want it. So everybody getting that, that's great. We're supposed to get the command center this week, which I'm definitely excited for that because I think events are confusing and annoying. So them just making it more streamlined and clean, I'm all for it. That sounds great. So bring that on. We'll gladly take that. Hopefully, they rolled out the global milestones this week. We're currently doing them as this video will be coming out. Hopefully we'll see some more free stuff with them doing the command center for us just going there, whether that's just a milestone to go claim rewards. Hopefully they'll do some stuff like that. We are supposed to be getting Scarlet Zombie back. Her event was fun, but her event was RNG orbs for her, if I remember correctly, and they were very bad orbs, if I remember right. It was like 1 to 3 shards maybe, and they weren't like you'd get like a couple a day maybe if you were coring it. If it's the same as it was last time, I will not be coring it. I will take what I get. I think there's better things to core in the game, like golden training mats. If other people want to do it, I already have Scarlet Witch. I think mine's a 4 or a 5. I'm not sure, but I'm not that eager to get her to 6 or 7. Yes, I use her, but she's also the character I use the least out of the zombies, so there's that also. They haven't given us red stars for her. She's just kind of on the small side. And one more star is not going to change that. So I'm not overly excited for this character. I'm not overly excited for the event to come back. I'm not eager to go buy any more offers for her. To me, she's not. When I to me, epic means tax. Like it's a tax on the character, and the epic tax that's on Scarlet Witch zombie is kind of high. To me, that's not worth it. Ultimate 32, we've got 3 room rules for Ultimate 32. It's going to be a 3-room tournament, but they're using 3 rooms for the next season. I will try to get a video out here in the next day or two, kind of with my idea for rooms. Hoping that as soon as we get this tournament, the current Crucible season over, that we'll get the rooms in place and I can update them and put them in the rooms so it actually has the right rules and can show it off. But I've got some ideas. I think it's going to be really hard to hold, but that's okay. We're going to have a global milestone for Lilandra coming up, which is great. Hopefully that'll get us very close to having 6s. Maybe, because I think we're supposed to be winding down on her. I think we've only got one more battle pass for her, so hopefully we'll all have a big Lilandra soon, because she seems like the character that's good on the new team. So I'm ready for that. We got another set of Twitch drops coming up, which is great. Twitch drops, again, more training modules, more power cores, the Nightcrawler costume, which looks nice. So more stuff. I'll take it. Nothing crazy here. Last chapter of the campaign. I will flip over to that because I will talk about the chapter 3 campaign real quick, and that might change how I've approached the game. I like coring in the chapter 3 right now and I do chapter 3 on the hard. I like doing all these uniques because each of these are 800k gold in the gold shop right now. If I pick up, a few of these each day, I think it's worth it. And I've pulled the trigger on quite a few G19.5s, and if I'm under 100 on any of these pieces, that's what I'm trying to farm right now. Like I think I've got 67 of those. I did Mephisto, Alien Spores. We did some of those. So I'm a little short on some of those pieces right now, compared to where I like to sit. So that is one area I am coring. I don't know that it's going to change my mind as far as when Chapter 4 goes in. So just kind of wanted to be apparent on that. This one's completing daily objectives, battle with global characters in any game mode. That's like that Shield Medic event. That's not that big of a deal. Very easy to complete. This is that Web Bash milestone where you just spend the holiday campaign energy, which is super easy with us having a bajillion holiday campaigns. This is our Blitz with Sinister 6. That's the weekend event. So this is our main event. Earn Undying Orbs, earn Freedom Spire, complete the Freedom Spire, battle in Cosmic Crucible with Starjammers. So it sounds like our Starjammers are going to have to be on offense, which is obnoxious, but it's fine. Havoc Diamonds are super crazy, and it's pretty far down the leaderboard. We're going to have to figure out what we want to do there. I know for sure I want 1 Diamond Havoc. I don't know if I want 2 Diamond Havoc. I don't know. But 1 Diamond Havoc, that's well within the range of things I normally push, so I'm down for that. I think Havoc will be arena meta as soon as Xavier comes out and starts popping into the arena. So I'm kind of watching for that. I don't think he's there yet. But this is a great time to segue over there. Let's go take a look at the arena meta. So the arena meta, I'm slow at flipping, so bear with me. So the arena meta was pretty hectic today. As you can see, we got one guy that's in there right now with Mephisto on defense, which I think is not right. I'm going to go ahead and just make this attack. This is what I've been running in the arena on the offense side. Gladiator, Gore, Mephisto, Knull, and Odin. And I'm not sure this is optimal, but that's what I've been running. Mephisto, I do not special. I go ahead and do the basic because I do not want to put taunt on my Odin. I want to give them less reason to target my Odin. So like his Mephisto automatically put taunt on his Odin because he specials and you have no control over that. I go ahead and hit the alt because it doesn't really matter that much. So already his Odin's almost dead because the Mephisto automatically taunts because he doesn't get the Empower. So that put up the battlefield effect for Knull. It also so I can do the exact same thing. I'm actually going to special because I've got a ton of buffs on me right now. It puts a copy and then puts it on everybody, which is pretty nice. That gets the kill there. I should be on the Odin special. Yeah, so I can Odin special now. And then we're just going to kind of kill stuff. Now that Odin's dead, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We probably will not ult with Knull because it will take away my Odin battlefield effect, which is kind of a big deal. And I did it anyways, so oops. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to basic. Not a big deal though. So now that we're just gonna kind of kill everybody off. So just on enemy turn, apply +1 darkness, flip immunity on that enemy. On enemy turn end, apply +1 slow. Like that battlefield effect's good, but I think Odin's is better. So like we'll turn Odin's back on. And that's part of the reason why I think defense is kind of in a clunky space right now, is you don't want to turn off Odin's battlefield effect, but Knull kind of like automatically wants to do that on defense, which is kind of just clunky. So I've switched my defense around a few times today. Nothing really stuck. The only thing that I've found that's kind of starting to stick a little bit is instead of running Mephisto, I put Black Knight back in. And the double tank seems to be helping hold up a little bit to kind of give Knull and Odin the space they need to get battlefield effects and kind of get rolling. And I think between Knull and Odin, both of them give enough space that one of those battlefield effects will do stuff. I'm pretty sure the turn order kind of goes something like this. Knull goes first, puts his battlefield up, then Odin puts his battlefield up. But eventually, if Knull takes another turn, he puts another battlefield effect up, and then Odin kind of stands there. So that's kind of not good. So that's kind of is what it is. It's not perfect, but I kind of think that's where we're at right now. I haven't seen anyone do anything else that's kind of good or crazy, so that's what I'm doing. Let's flip back over and talk about the. We want to talk about this. So this is the overpower mechanic. The overpower mechanic did get a change. They backtracked on the automatically winning who goes first, but they have not backtracked on the 50% damage and 50% focus. And I still think that's way too much damage to be like to make the game in a good place. I still think this system is not needed in the game. I think G20 does its job already. I do not think that we need 50% more damage, and all it does is hyper accelerate what characters are playable and what characters just cannot be played. How do you play Echo in a against anti-assist mechanics when Echo is G19 and one like level 100, but Echo has no stats. Like instead of them just buffing characters to, have relevant stats if they want to get them back in the meta, they instead are giving 50% more damage to the very, very top end. And I think what's just going to happen is it's just going to be 3 turns and you're dead, and I don't think that's fun for anybody. I don't think that's fun for the guy that's punching down, and I don't think it's fun for the guy that's punching up. So I hope that they'll keep backtracking this, and I hope everyone will keep putting pressure on it. I personally do not like it, and just to show you how I feel about it, we'll go back and take a look. As you can see by my character, I've changed my character name to Overpower's Trash. It's just, it is what it is. It's not good. It's the system that needs to go. I want a system. I'm all for adding new systems to the game and new ways for us to advance our characters, but I want systems that maintain the balance, that, improve combat experience, and this system's not it. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like hearing some information? Do you like me going through the blog a little bit? Am I Is there something I need to change? Do you want more information? Um, do you want less? Like, do you want just an overview? What do you guys like best? Let me know. If this is something you like, please thumbs up the video. Come subscribe to the channel so you can get more information in the future. Um, and let me know what you think.